D. Wade, when did you first meet him?
First time I met him was my rookie season in the NBA. I've been I have three favorite players. It was Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson, and Kobe Bryant. 10 games into my rookie season, we played the Lakers here on this court. Shaq, Karl Malone, Gary Payton, and Kobe Bryant. I told Kobe this story in 2016 at the All-Star game when he allowed us, myself, Chris Paul, and Carmelo to host a thank you dinner for him. And I told him in that game, in the fourth quarter, I got my opportunity to guard him for the first time. And it was in transition, and I was scared as hell. And I remember thinking to myself, you watched him play over and over, you know his move. You know his move. And I just guessed right, and I ripped him. And I remember thinking, this don't matter if I don't finish this basket. And I came down, I hit the floater, and I just thought to myself, I cannot believe what just happened. I'm calling all my boys back at the crib and let them know that I just ripped Kobe Bryant. And that was my first opportunity. He don't remember that moment because it wasn't a big moment. But for me, it meant the world. It meant the world that I got a chance to play against one of my idols. I got a chance to have a moment against one of my idols. And it just went from there. And the next year, Shaq got traded to Miami. And right away, Kobe and myself was pinned against each other. And I'm like, no, this is one of my favorite players. But I understood the business, I understood what we was out for. We was out for championships. And every time we played each other, I had to act like I didn't care, that I was playing against one of my idols. Elbows, he falls, don't help him up. You know, all these things I had to get used to, and that was hard because I grew up wanting to be like this, wanting to be like him. And fortunate enough for me that I've had the opportunity over the years. 2008 came and I got a chance to play in the Olympics. And I remember the first day that I really had a real conversation with Kobe. It was the day before the first Olympic practice. 6:30 in the morning, my trainer, Tim Grover, gets me up and said, hey, we got to go get our work in before we get there, before you guys get to practice. And I go to the weight room, and there's only one other person in the weight room, and it's Kobe Bryant. And Kobe's on the opposite end, I'm on the opposite end. We're not really saying much to each other, we're just getting our work in. And towards the end of the workout, it was a drill that Tim made us do, that you had to get in a push-up position and hold yourself and see how long you can hold yourself. And he pinned me and Kobe right next to each other to see who can hold each other the longest. His competitive drive, my competitive drive, it was the longest I've ever held myself up. And after we got done doing 3 sets of that, Kobe stood up and said, you just like me. Tim, why you didn't tell me this was just like me? And from that moment on, I've had his respect. And for me, as a young kid, coming into this league, it was one person that I wanted the respect from. It was one person I wanted to look at me as his equal and look at me eye to eye, and it was Kobe Bryant.